What's up, everybody? It's the Bird Dragon. This extremely distinguished voice you're hearing right now is in fact my real voice. I've been using an AI voice changer this entire time solely to express to just a robot how fucking easy it is to get your hands on an AI voice changer so you sound slightly less autistic than you do right now and can actually start a different career doing something completely separate from what you're doing now, which is frankly just being an embarrassing lolcow. Anyway, Jar's back and he's making another channel.
Okay, I do apologize for the jump scare, but I have said to Jar on multiple occasions through multiple videos, it's really not that difficult these days to actually start a new channel with like a new career. You can use an AI voice changer to modify what you sound like. And that's something that Jar addresses in this video where he says he's not gonna make a new channel and he's not gonna restart because his voice is so distinctive. You're gonna know it's him right away. But I think that opening kind of proved the point that that's already incorrect. I can make myself sound like a British dude. Granted, it sounds like AI, but you can still talk behind it and not sound like just a robot, which I really think is something he needs to do right now. But yeah, Jar put up a video just a couple days ago saying that he's moving channels, and I wanted to go through it because it got me kind of excited. I was like, oh, he's finally stopping. He's not doing this shit anymore. It's only a minute and a half, so we're gonna run through and react to the whole thing because we're ethical and we want to give him a fair shot. So I want to be like Chud logic. Chud is always fair. So without further ado, let's learn about why Jar is moving channels.
Yes, you read the title and thumbnail correctly. Here's the new channel. No, I'm not rebranding. No, I'm not getting rid of this old channel. I'm still gonna be uploading on it. On the new channel, I will be strictly uploading full reviews of movies and TV shows. At first, it will just be re-uploads of a lot of my old content from this channel. But don't worry, there's gonna be some original content like my full review of The Acolyte and my full review of Velma Season 2.
So right out the gate, I'm not loving the fact that he immediately just shuts down a rebrand, he shuts down a new career. He's like, no, we're just making another channel where we're solely gonna be focusing on media. And it's not even good media, like he's gonna just be talking about anti-woke shit like he always has. Nothing is changing except he's making a new channel for some reason. He explains it later in the video, but it's like, dude, there's no reason to do this other than you just cannot for the life of you let go of this career you have burnt to ashes and buried underground. Like you can't let it go for some reason. He should be in therapy, not making another YouTube channel.
Now a lot of people have told me I should just rebrand. The
Yes.
problem is I can't reuse some of my old reviews.
That's okay.
Or the stuff I've been working on, and my voice is so distinct that people will find me pretty quickly.
Not if you use a sexy AI voice changer like I did. It was free, it was very easy, it took like 4 seconds to make. It's really not that hard to do. You just don't want to do anything different because you're scared to start over.
Other people have told me that I should just keep grinding on this channel. I've been trying to do that. I'm stuck.
No one has told you that, and if they have, they're not your friends and they do not have your best interests in mind. They are just saying that so that they can continue to farm content out of you. I am not kidding. That's what's happening, and you're just not seeing the reality of that.
Once you're getting 1% of views of your sub count, it's pretty much best to start over. It's easier to get into the algorithm if you start a new channel. I've done so many different types of content on this channel, to power scaling, to media reviews, to drama videos, to shorts, and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, that's also probably part of the issue is that you haven't given yourself time to set up a proper theme to your channel. You just talk about everything and nothing at the same time. If you wanted to do art, commentary, drama, you should have just done that. If you wanted to talk about media, which is what made his channel blow up in the first place, you should have just done that. If you want to talk politics, do it on another channel. There's no reason for you to throw all of this stuff together. Or at the very least, if you're going to transition between these different things, be consistent between those different things and don't just keep swapping. A good example would be everyone's favorite fat bald pants shitting freak, the Quartering, who has continued to do the anti-woke shit, but he has really worked hard to transition over into being more of a political news and culture channel besides just bitching about Captain Marvel all the time. Now instead he makes 4,000 videos about Charlie Kirk and all these fun different conspiracy theories that he likes to talk about. But the point stands that, you know, he went from just talking about Marvel and video games to actually talking about real political shit that has an impact on the world we're currently living in. So I feel like if Jar had made that transition more smoothly, rather than just flipping between these 3 different subjects, and he's mentioned that he talks about other stuff outside of those 3 subjects, it probably would have been fine. The reason the algorithm has murdered your channel is because you've lost thousands of subscribers since you defended a child groomer less than a year ago and then continued to defend the child groomer and yourself by relitigating the same drama nearly a year after it first happened. He's made 4 different statements talking about Sunny Bear. He's done interviews. He's done all these things that have just killed his reputation. He's revived it and killed it like 14 different times. I don't know why he keeps beating the dead horse, but he just can't get it through his head. This isn't working. So I think it is kind of funny that right now he's just blaming the state of his channel on the algorithm rather than the fact that his actions and his behaviors are exactly why it's dying actively. And he just won't see that for some reason. He has expressed many times that he's very much so on the autism spectrum, and he has trouble with social cues. I had a little bit of grace for that, and I still have some understanding for that, but this is just the spiteful, petty side of him coming out, where it's just the refusal to acknowledge the real reason why his channel's dying, and that really just boils down to him sitting here and refusing to say, yeah, no, I'm moving channels, I'm moving over because I fucked my career up here by defending the child groomer, and I still am to this day. So I think this is a really silly 2-minute video he put out, but we're almost done. We've got about 40 seconds to go. Let's see if there's anything else juicy in here.
The algorithm just doesn't know where to put it. Sure, it's a very fast way to gain subs, but not a good way to keep a loyal audience. On the old channel, it took me about 2 years to get 14k subs. When I got hacked and started over on this channel, in about a year I nearly gained 100k. From what I have been told, the algorithm really likes new channels right now, so I think it's best I at least try to start over. But this time around, I'm actually going to keep my content consistent. I can still upload shorts onto this channel, or make shit posts on the other channel. Of course the hate is going to follow me there, but at least there's the possibility of growth.
I just don't think there's going to be a possibility of growth so long as you don't make changes to your behavior that cause the growth to stop in the first place. I'm telling you, bro, it is not the fact that you were inconsistent with your topics and inconsistent with when you uploaded your videos. It is quite literally because you couldn't keep your fucking face out of drama for 4 seconds. I mean, I don't know. You're still defensive about the shit you did wrong. You're still dismissive of people trying to give you genuine criticism. You refuse to actually acknowledge what you did wrong and apologize for it in a meaningful way. He does that thing that Bobby does where it's like he can't just apologize and be done with it. He has to give excuses and reasons why. And, you know, half the time those reasons are to explain why he might not actually be the bad guy. But that's just kind of where he is and where he's going to stay so long as he's still on the Just a Robot channel.
It's going to take me years to get what I had before, if I'm lucky. I just think in the long run that this is the smarter move to do. So check out my full review of The Witcher Bloody Origins on my new channel. Hopefully this video will get the ball rolling on my new channel, and if it doesn't, oh well, at least I tried.
The thing is, Jar, nobody asked you to try. Nobody wanted this, Jar. So if we go over to his new channel where he just keeps making the YouTube channel handle more and more convoluted and ugly. He has 657 subscribers 5 days after the first upload. The first upload only has 1.2k views, which I feel like I shouldn't be clearing as somebody with less subscribers than you, but that's just a theory, a fan theory. So I think he's been working really hard to cut down on the critical comments because a lot of the comments here are pretty darn positive. One thing we have here is someone saying, hey, nice new channel you got here. I wonder what happened. And the excuse he's giving is algorithm didn't know where to put me. Any plans for future collabs like the good old times, or is this a new leaf? Jar says, I might do collabs someday, don't. I wouldn't say this is a new leaf. After all, I'm still Jar, and this is a re-upload that was changed a little. It's just a light reset, and I'm going to make consistent content. That's all I wanted to say about this. Jar, for the love of Christ, stop trying to make this work. It's not gonna work. You are going to fade into obscurity. Get yourself an AI voice changer and just start fresh. Start like a history channel. Start a knitting channel. I don't fucking know. Stop talking about this shit, dude. That's all I gotta say about it. You know, as soon as we have another Jar update, I will be on top of it. But for now, that's all I gotta say. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.